All right, you all set?
Okay. Bowie, congratulations on reaching finale night for being the first Aussie to grace the Big Brother stage. How are you feeling this morning?
Oh, really good. Thanks so much, Josh. Yeah, I'm super excited to have made the 100 days and to have made the 100 days without getting on the block. That was a real achievement in my head.
What was your strategy coming into the game, and did you feel you accomplished what you set out to do?
Yeah, look, my strategy was to make sure I wasn't a target early on because I'm an athlete and also because I'm an attorney. So I obviously had to lie about all that kind of stuff. So I really was making sure I kind of flew under the radar for the first, say, couple of weeks, at least until I could find out who I should be aligned with. Of course, things move much quicker than that in the Big Brother house, and you don't have time, you don't have weeks. You have to get onto it within the first, like, no joke, people were aligning in the first, like, on the comps, on the floor. So it was full on. And yeah, I think my strategy was to find good people to align with and not win comps at the start, but win comps in the second half of the competition, which is what I did. And also schmooze my way through the, make sure I got along with everyone, which not be too annoying, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I think I achieved all of that.
You already mentioned it. Surviving almost the entire game without a nomination is an impressive feat. So what specific actions did you take to navigate 100 days without finding yourself on the block?
I've watched a lot of Big Brother, and I know that the people who offer themselves up as pawns continuously be put up as pawns, or even if you just agree to it for 1 week, it's just not the way to go. It's pretty much a downhill slope when you do that, except if you're Taylor, of course. So I made sure as soon as I heard my name was being offered up as a pawn, which did happen quite a few times, I nipped that in the bud straight away and made sure I addressed it. I spoke to Corey about how to address it. And he's like, you might have to go up as a pawn. I'm like, I really don't want to go up as a pawn. So all those kind of things I was doing all the time, just dealing with putting out little fires. Also being aligned with Cameron, as much as I loved Cameron, it was putting a huge target on my back. So I had to make sure I disassociated from him. And doing that really helped my game. But I do love Cameron.
Going into the final three with Matt and Jag, did you not anticipate that they would take each other to the end, potentially leaving you out of the final two?
I 100% knew what I was getting into, pairing up with them, being such a tight duo, and me coming in with them at week 6. I was confident that I had the ability to win some comps, and maybe that would be my way through. And the other way to do it would be maybe Jag taking me. I think it was kind of close, but in the end, he took his best mate, which I totally understand. I think he did the right thing, especially seeing Matt had saved him in week 4, which I was well aware of. It was one of the traits of Matt being so loyal. That was why I did want to team up with them, because it's no good winning comps, not being able to play the week after, and then being put on the block. You just don't last in the game. So I had to make sure I was teaming up with people who could also win, so then I could win.
If you had reached the final two, what would your winning argument have been to the jury?
My pitch to the jury would have been, you all thought I was playing the middle. I have at no stage been playing the middle. I have instead been given the illusion I was playing the middle, but actually what was happening was I was always aligned with people. So first it was the Professors / Legend 25, and then it was with Corey America, Matt and Jag. So I was always aligned. It was a group decision that I give the impression I was playing the middle. That meant I could fly under the radar being put up as a pawn. No one was going to put me up as a pawn because Corey America were defending that. Matt and Jag were defending it at their end, and so was Cameron. So it protected me for a long way in the game, and then I was winning. So the moment we were winning, I wasn't going to be put up.
Your loyalty to Jag seemed to shift dramatically after voting to evict him 2 weeks in a row early in the game. What prompted this change, and what made you blindly loyal to him later on?
I really wanted to be, I think I said on the first day, I want to be aligned with Jag. Purely because I thought he was hilarious. Yeah, anything will be a good reason on the first day. And it just didn't happen. I was in the comic room and I was aligned with other people straight away. So that wasn't an option for me. My alliance were voting him out. I made sure I told him what I was doing. I was the only person to tell him I was voting him out. He didn't realize he was a target. So I think building that trust with him early on actually worked really well. And the moment I was blindsided, I went to him and said, look, I don't want to be on the wrong side of voting with you anymore. I want to work with you. So how do we get that to happen?
You expressed frustration, particularly towards Siri after the red vote for not being kept in the loop. Why was it specifically Siri the one you're most upset with, especially when others were similarly deceptive to you?
Yeah, absolutely. Look, Sari, I really trusted, and I was in the same room with her. I definitely didn't trust the other people in the group as much. I'd had conversations with her in the morning. She said, I promise you, I will tell you if the vote's flipping. I don't want to be on the wrong side of the vote. I said, yes, please tell me. Thank you so much. She promised Red she was going to vote for him to stay. So I just believed it. And that's why I was very upset about that. But now I know all those alliances were going on. I do understand what was going on. But yeah, I just totally trusted her. I didn't trust the others.
You, Matt, and Jag devised a plan called the Pressure Cracker at the Final Five to get Felicia to crack under the pressure in the HOH competition. What was the rationale for wanting to do this, and did you believe this approach was necessary?
Well, in the end, we didn't actually do anything in that pressure cracker. It was kind of a bit of a joke, but look, she was playing a very hard game. She is not sweet and innocent at all. She was very aggressive player. She was in everyone's ears. So we were like, look, we don't want to be going around doing the lies. Let's just make this a sport, a competition, and let's beat her in the competition.
Lying about your age became a notable point in the game. Why do you think it was necessary, especially when it was pretty evident to the rest of the house guests that you were lying about your age?
Actually, the thing is, I thought it was going to be a house full of 20 to 25-year-olds. So I thought being 45 would mean it would just be a target on my back. They would go, oh, let's vote her off because she's older. She's not one of us. So I thought, let's lie about my age with that. I wouldn't do it any different. I mean, obviously everyone knows my age now, but that was definitely a strategy to make sure I didn't have a target on my back. I thought 35 still would sound old to them, but it's not crazy old. So yeah, it was. The problem is, especially being an attorney, the moment I open my mouth, I don't sound like I'm younger.
Bowie, huge congratulations in your journey being the first Aussie to make it.
Thank you so much,
Big Brother
Josh.
House. Thanks for the chat, and congrats again on your incredible run. Thank you.
Thank you, Josh. I appreciate it.